Well, the history of the APF is really, it started with the Global Philanthropy Forum. And at one of these conferences, there were two African philanthropists who, quite independent of each other, came to me and said, "We need this on the continent. Would you help us build this on the continent?" There's this long, long history of generosity to family, to tribe, to broader community that's a part of every single African society. So the question is, can that generosity be harnessed to strategic philanthropy, the more organized philanthropy, in which you go after systemic problems with systemic solutions?
I think APF has a tremendous convening power. For me, it's much about learning how other people are tackling issues and picking some of those up as anything else. So it's the convening power, bringing like-minded people together and sharing best practice.
Creating a learning forum, a forum where we can all collaborate together, brainstorm together, share ideas, share best practices and the principles, the ethics, the values, etc., and how to really scale up in our continent.
In the case of African philanthropists, there's a particular opportunity, and that is to shape, to help direct some of the philanthropic dollars that are coming into Africa. A large part of our motivation is that the vast majority of Global Philanthropy Forum members are investing in Africa, are giving in Africa, but they haven't reached out to peers to get their advice. Now, because of the African Philanthropy Forum, they have a ready network of peers who care as much as they do about the set of issues, but have a much deeper knowledge of on-the-ground realities, what works, what doesn't work in their context.
And I think that there's an intervention necessary, an intervention by people who are prepared to put their money and say, we want to make a change.
Once that realization comes to you that you have a duty to give back, that you should give back, then the question becomes, how do you go about it?
I heard Kim Belosage's story or heard Manu Chandaria's story, and it made me realize that I could actually do the same thing. So what APF is doing is almost creating that spark in the heart and the mind of these African high net worth individuals to want to give back systematically, leave a legacy beyond their lifetime.
Building more philanthropists, be it small or big, what we're doing now is using giving as a means of inspiring giving and transformation.
So I really would love to see APF creating a whole movement where African philanthropists rise up and serve as effective change agents in our continent, and where Africa no longer is seen as a basket case of problems, but actually a source of solutions.
The African Philanthropic Forum is a platform for Africans, by Africans, and to ensure that we maximize the opportunity we have to make change that is lasting, that is impactful, and change that takes advantage of the biggest resource we have, which are the people of Africa.